Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Welcome back. We're live again after what seems like ages. Does seem like a long time, doesn't it? It's been about a week, I think, since we did a live. And the sale is on for the PlayStation. And you probably saw me do a first look at this one. This one was £3.19 with PS Plus in the sale. So this was worth picking up. Because we've had some fun with the other one, Bus Driver Simulator Countryside, which was the second in the series. This was the first one. And went for Countryside first, with it being the newer one. But some of you guys said, oh, if you get a chance, go for the original. So at £3.19, I'm going to go for it. Stephen, how you doing? Nice to see you. Corby, good evening. Battling the heat. Oh, it's hot, is it, over there? It's not too bad today over here, actually, for a change. Not like it was last week. It was terrible last week. Let me just put the sound back on, because it's quite loud in my ears, that. So I had it turned off. Let's apply that. We'll go to play, and I'm going to do some scenarios, I think. Shall we start with the first one? Why not? Hello, Anne. How you doing? Is this game on Xbox Game Pass? I don't know. We'll need to ask that in the chat. For it. Corby, are you on Xbox, Corby? I can't remember. Stephen is on PlayStation. I know that. I don't know, Anne, to be honest. We'll just keep asking until somebody on Xbox comes in. Hey, Mr. Y, how you doing? Alright, let's get started. It was funny because the tutorial in this is exactly the same as in the Countryside version. They just cut and pasted it into Countryside. Right, let's get the handbrake off. Ready to go. Do you know what? In the Countryside game, I don't even think I've run any of the scenarios yet. I've just been doing the timetable services. And I saw there were scenarios. I thought, we'll jump in. So actually, I'm starting from the beginning with these. Tanner family, how are you? Nice to see you. You're on Xbox, Kobe, but you don't think it's on Game Pass. Okay. Let's have a look. Railway station at 13:24, so I need to hang on a little bit. Let's have a look at the bus. I thought I painted this bus, but I must have painted it in the outside of scenario mode. I must have done it, in the regular sort of timetable area. Not to worry. Right, let's check the clock. We can go in 10 seconds, so let's get the doors closed. Hey Farah, how are you? How are you enjoying the sale, Farah? Is your wallet surviving? There's quite a few things on there. I'm interested to know how the tank simulator one is, because I saw you pick that one up. I do quite fancy that. I know you said it's a bit similar to PC building simulator in a way, but for tanks. So, sounds quite interesting. I think that's £7 at the moment in the sale, which isn't bad at all, is it? Well, that's a red light there. Nearly went through that. Yeah, to buy it on Xbox, Mr. Water, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how much it is on Xbox. I know on PlayStation this is usually, 15, 16 quid. But, as I said, the summer sale on PlayStation is always actually very good. And to get it for £3.19... Well, I mean, you'd be mad not to, wouldn't you, really? The wallet is crying. Is it? Are you going to play all these though, Farah? Are they going to be on the shelf of shame? I do have quite a few things actually on the go just now, to be honest. So, but I'm enjoying dipping in and out of a few different things. Right, let's stop. I'm not bothering using the indicators for this. I mean, it's not like Bus Simulator where you get, you know, you can get a penalty for not using the indicators. I don't think anybody pays a blind bit of difference to the indicators, to be honest. Right, we've got 2 minutes before we can leave. So let's have a look around. We can't see the passengers actually from this view. I see the passengers are the same as they were in Countryside. You can see that guy over there walking like a zombie. Oh, there he goes. Look at this guy. Honestly, I don't understand at all. I don't understand why they're modelled that way. Uh, 27 we're on. We've got a minute to go, just under a minute before we should be setting off. Mr. Water, you spoke to Peanut about Tank Mechanic Simulator a while ago. He said it's a streamlined version of Car Mechanic Simulator. Yeah. It looks alright actually. I did watch a bit of YouTube on it. But there's a few little simulatory type titles in this current sale. I know I was looking at the Airport Simulator Night and Day, but I think you were saying, Farah, that it's a bit terrible. Doesn't get good reviews. So I might leave that one alone, I think. Right, let's get going. That was driving school. We're due at Redbridge 13:30. The minibus there over on the left. I think there's a DLC for this, isn't there? It's a minibus. I'm sure I saw it. All the DLCs are on sale as well. They're all kind of like 50p or under, as I remember. So it's a pretty decent sale. Yeah, these passengers, Corby, I don't know. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't get it. Some of them are wearing some funny outfits as well. The airport's another autobahn, right? Yeah. In that case. and it's been out a while, hasn't it? So if it's still an autobahn, they're not going to fix it after all this time. Right, here's our next one. Let's let everybody on. ES Plus Premium. Is it? So you're buying a lot of stuff then, Farah, but you also got access to a lot of stuff. Sounds like. Right, we can actually go, can't we? Because 13:30. Oh wow, look at that passenger in front going across the road there. You can already see he's struggling. Oh, that car's going to hit him. Oh, and another one. That car went straight through him. Oh my word. If that's what's happening to these passengers, these pedestrians regularly, no wonder they're walking like that. The thing is, Farah, though, I know you're on my PlayStation list. You're on there 24/7. You spend a lot of time on that thing, you know. I'm sure you've got it strapped to you or something. Every time I look, you seem to be on there. Right, I can't tell if we've got a traffic light here because we don't want to ram this bus. Let's get the handbrake on while we're waiting. Which one's PS? I don't even know which ones they are. What's PS Plus Essential? Is that the basic one? Because mine hasn't changed. Mine's the very basic one. So apart from the monthly games, I don't get anything additional for mine. This makes Bus Sim 18 look AAA. I know what you mean. We said this about the countryside one though. It's like, it's just something about the simplicity of this is what I like. You can just jump in it and get on. I mean, you know, I've been playing the new Bus Sim, the Bus Sim 21 after all this time. It's taken me some time, you know, to get used to what's going on with that. I mean, it took me I don't know how long to try and find out, without googling it, to try and find out what a balanced route was. I had to set up my first balanced route and I thought, what the hell's going on? I mean, I eventually worked it out, but, and that's what I mean, it depends what you want. This is dead simple. You just jump in and drive a route. Sometimes it's nice to do that, isn't it? The other thing about that, Farah's, as well, is that the pricing of Bus Sim 21, or the original Bus Sim, does make it look like a AAA title compared to this one, doesn't it? For the price difference. Certainly Bus Sim 21 does. Like I said in the first look though about this one, the mirrors are quite laggy. You see that mirror there is quite laggy. I don't think I noticed that with the countryside version. But I'm sure that I think it was Peanut said that he picked up the countryside version of this on Xbox, and for him it was a bit laggy just generally. But I've not had any issues on the PlayStation, that is. Right, so we're due at 36 at the next one. Krupskoye Street. Just to let you know as well, I might be streaming tomorrow night as well, so we've not streamed for ages, then a couple will come at once. I might do Train Sim World again tomorrow. I fancy Train Sim World because I've not really played it. much the last couple of weeks, so I might do that. I'll have a think about it tomorrow. I might even put it to a poll. I know there's a few things we're looking at playing, so that's a good point, Farry. Yeah, Tourist Bus is also on sale. I think it's 25% off on PlayStation, isn't it? If I remember correctly. The DLCs are not on sale, but the game is, yeah, the main game. And the Discord for Tourist Bus is as quiet as it has been for some time now, unfortunately. Hey Trail, how you doing? Good afternoon. Right, we've got to pull in for this one. We've got a lady there dressed in Fred Flintstone clothes there at the back. Right, that's everybody on. Let's just check. 38 we need to set off, so we've got a few seconds yet. You missed the first few minutes. Is this a career job? This is no, this is scenarios, this one. So I thought I'd try a couple of scenarios. I was saying at the beginning, I realised that in both games I've not run any scenarios yet. I'd just been doing the career stuff, the actual services. So I thought I'd do a couple of these. But as I understand it, these scenarios are quite unforgiving. If you crash or anything, you don't pass. You've got to be able to make money at the end. So if you prang it, and you know my history for pranging it, then you don't get anything. So let's see. So far, I've not pranged it, but yeah, exactly, HO. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know my history of this. Whoa, there's a red light. Did we have this many traffic lights in the other game? I don't recall. There seems to be a lot. Maybe it's because we're in the city. Yeah, it's Tourist Bus where I crash. I really struggle with Tourist Bus on those tight bends. We'll have to jump back in Tourist Bus. Actually, I mean that's another one that I've got to admit has fallen by the wayside. Whenever I last streamed Tourist Bus was the last time I went on it. So I bet that's a couple of weeks now, isn't it? I seem to remember I was about to put my... There's another red light. I was about to put my buses in for some repairs, so I'll need to do that. I killed someone on bus sim in the first look. Yeah. Oh, there was all sorts of confusion going on in that bus sim. I actually was playing that new bus sim. I didn't know when the tutorial was ending. It kind of went on, and I thought, okay, right. You know, when's this lady going to disappear? You know, the woman that shows you around at the beginning. And I kind of saved it halfway through. Whoa, look at this guy. I saved it halfway through and went back to carry on, and it had completely screwed up, so I had to start it again, which was a shame. So I'd obviously tried to save it at completely the wrong moment. Got a bus stop up here as well, there we go. We've actually only got one stop left after this, looks like, so if I can manage to get there without messing it up. You've not played it either, A-Trail, for ages. I bet when you go back into it though, you'll enjoy it. Wait, Farah got timed out. Why did Farah get timed out? That's got to be the automated filter. Please refrain from posting links. Sorry about that, Farah. I didn't know that was switched on. Dave, how you doing? Dave, how are you enjoying the new Isle of Wight route on Train Sim? Did you actually post anything, Farah, or did it think you did? Because it's a bit weird, I need to turn that off. So that's Kobe and Farah that have both been banned at various points. The troublemakers. It's okay, but it's not your thing. Why is that, David? I don't mind it, actually. You must think it's better than the first Isle of Wight, though. I don't actually mind it. Right, we're turning here. I'm going to run that light. Is this where I'm turning? Lenin Square. Okay. Thing is, where is the bus stop? Oh, there it is. Right, now I've not hit anybody, so let's see what happens. Oh, got a trophy. I got a trophy there, first route. I thought I'd already got that one. You've successfully collected the required amount of money. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, if you... I'd read about this. If you hit anything, you obviously lose loads of money. There must be some clip level for each one that you need to collect to pass it. So we obviously did it there. So as long as you do a clean run, you should be alright. So, A-Trail says, the career in Bus Sim 21 is quite long. Yeah, it was in the first one, wasn't it? I remember. The whole thing is basically the career mode, isn't it? Is there a free mode? I think there was a sandbox in the first one. I've not got into it enough yet to know for Bus Sim 21. Kobe's, yeah. The GOAT, and it's not the greatest of all time either. Yeah. A stop-start runs are not for you, Dave. And have I done a German route on this yet? No, I haven't actually. Let's have a look in here. If I go to scenarios, can I... how do I get up there? Let's go to Cologne. Let's do this one. We'll do this scenario around the park. Let's see if we can actually... pass this one as well. There is a sandbox mode in 21, is there? Right, excellent. Right, so let's take the handbrake off. Right, so this is Germany, so I haven't driven in Germany yet. Oh, the bus is nice, isn't it? Been used to those sort of old-fashioned cranky things in Russia. This one's quite nice, actually. Right, what time do we need to leave? 37 we need to leave. Oh, you need 1,000. Is that what it is? 1,000, right, okay. That's good to know. The German route is more full of AI and in-town runs. Money and bus gets carried over to Germany. Right, got you. Yeah, this is the first one I've done in Germany. So, let's see if there's any noticeable differences in scenery or anything like that. Already this bus is nicer to drive. Look at this guy taking his time, holding everybody up. Right, 3 minutes until we reach the next stop. So this one's called Around the Park, so I'm assuming we're going in a kind of circle or square or something of that nature. That must be the park over on our left there. That guy's obviously telling some story there, isn't he? Look at this. Oh, I know this guy called Tintin, and he goes on a tourist bus, and he gets down to Las La Bonita, and he crashes it every time on that bend. And then he goes to Gran Tarajal, and he does exactly the same thing. That's not Peanut, is it, that walking past? That's got to be Peanut. Right, let's get back inside. I just jumped out because I couldn't see the traffic light. Oh, tank mechanic. Yeah, you got it as well, didn't you, Dave? Yeah, we were just talking about that before you came in. I might pick that up actually. The other thing that's quite a nice little game. If you haven't seen it yet, go and have a look. I put a video up very late last night. Train Valley. I don't know if you saw that. It's very much like Railway Empire, if you've ever played that, with a little bit less of the sort of business side. And those guys, Blitworks, sent me that. They actually sent it me last week. It only released today, but they sent it me last week. And I did the first look last week, but I wasn't allowed to release it until... Well, it was meant to be midnight, but I released it just before because I could see other people were doing it. And that's... it was quite an interesting game, but it was very frustrating at first. So much starts happening, trains coming from everywhere, and you've got to get the track set up. And it's good. It's quite addictive. I've played it quite a bit since, but yeah, first it's difficult to sort of master the controls. I was having a conversation with them today actually. They watched the video and they were saying to me it was difficult for them to get the controls from PC, where obviously you're just pointing and clicking with a mouse on PC. It was difficult for them to map that to a controller, which is... A lot of companies struggle with that, don't they? Because, you know, half the time there's not enough buttons on the controller. Whereas on a PC you can use your keyboard and all sorts. It's a lot different. And they were saying it was interesting watching me, because I'd done a first look and it was a genuine me jumping into it the first time and using the controller. They quite enjoyed it, and they said that a lot of what they'd found in the research, what I did in the video, actually agreed with it, and they're looking at different ways to simplify the control scheme going forward, which I thought was quite good. So you saw it, Dave. It's not for you. Yeah. I think I had a quick look on the store. I think it's $9.74. I think it is on the store. Wait, is this the... No, that's not the right way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here it is. That was close. That was nearly the whole run gone. You had a good laugh at that, Dave. It was quite funny, wasn't it? I did watch it back afterwards. I didn't realise at the time, but I was getting definitely flustered there, wasn't I? There's a train station renovation game on PS4. How long's that been out, Mr. Watts? I saw that on PC a long time ago. I think Game Tech was playing it quite a while back. So has it now come to? It's now come to console, has it? Or maybe it's been out on console for a while and I just didn't see it. Half the time, as I said, I rely on you guys letting me know about different games. I'm just waiting for the clock to turn to 12:43 and then we'll be away. Yeah, it was a while back, Dave, that wasn't it, when he played that? I remember him playing it. It must be a year ago, if not a bit more, I would say. Let's close the doors. Hey, we've got Ali G walking down here, look at this. Most of you young ones won't know who Ali G is, will you? Maybe I'm showing my age there. I'll have a look for that then. And the other one, of course, is the one that you suggested, Mr. Water, which was House Builder. I've had a lot of fun with House Builder. I know Farah has had a lot of fun with it as well. I think I've still got the last one to do now, the European house, which comes after the one that I actually put on the channel. The one on the channel being the Canadian house. So I've got the European one to go, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Oh, I've got two to go, have I? Right. Even better. Right, let's get these closed. What's that on the dashboard there? What's that treble zero meant to be there? Because it isn't moving. Whatever it is. Not quite sure. The speedo's on the left, so I'm not sure what that one is. Right, that's on green, so we're good. Wait a minute, am I meant to turn? Yep. The map, the GPS lines on the map are quite square, aren't they? They don't often turn until you get right up to it. So that's why I keep missing them half the time, or nearly missing them, I should say. I've had a lot of fun with that house builder. It's been good, and I was quite impressed with the look and feel of it as well for a PS4 game. It's one of those ones where you get to the end and you think, oh, I wish it was a bit longer, but when you think of the price, then yeah, it's not bad. And I was talking to Farah about this in the comments. I don't know, Mr. Water, whether you go back to the houses and I don't know if you furnished any of the houses. I've been getting to the end of the build, and that's been that. But if you look in the shop, you can buy furniture and you can buy pot plants and all sorts of stuff. I haven't done that yet. But I'm assuming once you complete it, you can just go back to which, as long as you've not sold the house, you can go back to whichever house you want, and you can do some of that stuff if you want to. So I might have a look at that later on. And the 2 DLCs on Steam are free as well, so hope we get them soon. Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, a tree house and one in Scandinavia. Sounds good. Right, so I'm over the 1,000 bus fare here, so again, as long as I don't prang it. We could be good. Now the road's getting a bit tricky now. Let this lady get across. Why is she not using the crossing? I mean, that crossing, did you see that? It wasn't even marked to go from pavement to pavement, which was a bit weird. Right, so I need to go left. Left again. It's quite a nice run, this, to be fair. This feels a little bit definitely feels a little bit different to the Russian stuff. Yeah, Germany seems more built up, doesn't it, than the Russian map. It does look quite good. You know, for what it is, it looks quite good. Yeah, I've just not to kill anybody, and then I'll be all right. I'll pass this one as well. Plenty of money coming in. Yeah, these are the scenarios, Dave. So instead of going into career mode, go into scenarios. There's a few there in the list. Just trying to cover a few of these off. I've not done any in Bus Sim Driver Countryside yet either, so I need to check those out at some point. So we're near the Kranken house. And we're turning right here. Let's stop there so I can see that traffic light. This reminds you of OMSI2 on PC. I still haven't seen that actually. I know you guys mentioned it. I think when we were on the road last time, I think we saw some billboards for that, and I meant to go and check it out, but I've not seen it yet. I think those are the bus sims that are quite old, aren't they? Now you were saying, a few of you were telling me. I think British Ace actually has been streaming that, so maybe I'll watch one of his. Oh, the Cranken House is the hospital. I don't remember that one at all. I would never have guessed. I always remember the rat house. That always amused me when I was at school. Where am I going here? Is it here? Ah, there you go. Everybody off? Right, so we got plenty of money on this one and we didn't prang it, so we should be good. Yeah, there we go. So we've collected the required amount of money. I think as well there is a trophy, isn't there, if you complete all the scenarios in the game. There's quite a few though. I think, let's have a look. If we go into scenarios, yeah, there's quite a few in each. We'll bob back to, if I can select it. This is really tricky, isn't it, to do this? Let's bob back to Russia. We'll do bus station to railway station, which is the second one. A trip from the bus station to the railway station via Borisov Highway. The weather is cloudy. It's about to rain. People want to reach the destination quickly, so the number of passengers is high. Oh, there's where it tells you the objective. Collect 300 coins on this trip. So that's where it tells you. Yeah. Has there been an update for Lumberjack Dynasty yet? There's been a couple of hot fixes early on, but nothing major, I don't think. Because of, oh, look at this carpet. I'm sure my mum used to have one of those in front of the fire. Right, let's get underway. Wait, hang on, where is the... Oh, there's the stop. Yeah, Lumberjack's Dynasty, of course, is another game that I need to get back to. I did have a couple of small issues with it, but it's actually quite nice, that game, once you get into it. I'm back in the old bus again. Right, so let me follow this. Need to go right. Need to go right again. Yeah, it's gone cloudy. They were right, weren't they? In the description. Look at that. Look at that sky. Right, let's let this guy go past. Oh, it's a pretty grim day, isn't it? I'm assuming it's this. God, this is a really slow bus. This one, I'm telling you. Let's do this from outside. The visibility is a little bit better. The trophies are working on the tank game. That's good. I thought that taxi was coming out then. Yeah, I think I might pick that up because you guys seem to be enjoying that. So whilst it's on offer, I might go and get that. Play that for a bit. I'll of course do the usual first look. I'll tell you what's been popular as well. The tourist bus first look has been very popular this week, and I'm assuming it's like we mentioned earlier. It's because of the sale. It's in the sale this time. So I mean that video is being constantly viewed, which is quite nice. So people must be looking and considering picking it up. Where's the bus stop? Here it is. Right, let's get everybody on. Yeah, so I'll enjoy it, will I? Right, that sounds good. I think, like you said, I might not bother with the airport one then, if it's another disaster. I do like playing the indie ones, but I mean they've obviously got to work, you know. It's not much fun when you're getting constant issues, so I'll probably go for the tank one then. Central Street is next. Wow, this tree needs cutting back, doesn't it? And this one. Maybe it's the Russian branch, but Yes, you have to be extra careful of these scenarios to actually meet the requirements. I notice you can't advance to the others unless you pass each one as you go. So if you try this, Dave, be extra careful with these ones. And that's a fine thing, me saying that, isn't it? With my record. It is, Mr. Watty. Yeah, it's strange because that video. Do you remember that video? I don't know if you. I think you were with us then, Mr. Water. Right? It was actually one of the first videos that really kind of did well for me, and I did it on a Friday night as a premiere. It was another one. Do you remember? I got early access to Tourist Bus, and I wasn't allowed to show it until then, so I set it up as a premiere. So I'd already recorded it, and it was a premiere, and it's done all right ever since, to be honest. So, but just this week it's picked up again because of the sale, and I need to go left here. So are these guys going to let me in? I don't want to lose any money. If I try and force my way in, this taxi's going to cut me up. Just know it. There you go. Right, come on, come on. Right, stay there. Don't even. Right, how are you meant to even do this? If the AI just ignores you. Right, come on. There we go. Just before the red as well. Which way am I meant to? I don't know whether I'm meant to go down this one or not. Oh, here we go, we're getting in trouble now. I don't know if I'm meant to go like a roundabout. That's tricky as well. Going between... Right, hang on a sec. Let me just put the brake on, because I nearly ran over that woman. It's tricky to go between... Look at this guy. It's tricky to go between reverse and forwards. You have to kind of press L1 and the right thumbstick to switch, and that's a bit tricky. And I need to get these hazard warning lights off as well. So I need to work that out in a second. Nope, that's the headlights. Although that's useful. I didn't know that. Emergency lights are R1. There we are. They're off now. You've dug 3 tanks out, Dave, in that game. I did see a little bit of... I watched one of these Is It Worth a Buy videos. I think he was doing it on the PC version. I think he was saying that the console controls, when you're dismantling like an engine and whatnot, you guys will be able to tell me, he was saying that the console controls for that are a little bit more tricky than they are if you're playing it on PC, so I don't know if that's true or not. I could see him selecting different pieces of an engine to sort of undo it, and he was struggling. But they may have patched it since then, so it might not be an issue now. It was an older video. Oh, you jumped in, did you, Mr. Water, when we started doing tourist bus? That's good. HO says, yeah, maybe tourist bus sold well if the video's doing well. Yeah, I think so. I think it's still fairly popular, isn't it? Tourist bus. Oh, now I'm losing money because I'm late because I took that wrong turning. We might not pass this one. The tutorials don't really inform you what to do. Okay. I'll try it. I think I'll try it. It's up my street, so... Yeah, you get used to it after a while, yeah. You've done this route, have you, Dave? Yeah, I don't think we're going to pass this. I think it said we needed... Well, it depends how long it is. We needed 300. I'm on 84, and I'm going to arrive late at this next one, which means it'll dock me some more money. So I think we're on a hiding to nothing now with this one. You can't go very wrong on these at all, which is what I was saying earlier. And now we've got a red light we need to wait for. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Enjoying the videos? Oh, that's nice to know, Kevin. Welcome into the live stream. You're more than welcome. Thanks for popping in. Mr. Watt says hopefully it leads to Fern Bus coming to console if Tourist Bus sold well. We said that, didn't we? We debated that a couple of months back, because I think that's what exactly will happen. Well, what's happening here? Right, I'll let them two have an argument whilst I carry on. That was a close one. Yeah, that buzzer was another 150 that we just lost. There's Elvis getting on. Dave says the tank one's a bit like PC Builder, so you should be okay. That's exactly what Farah said. That's exactly what you said, Farah, wasn't it? It's a tank version of PC Building Sim. And now you mentioned it, there's another game that I've not really been into since I had a look at the new expansion. I got quite a few things on the go at the minute, so I'm just dipping in there, you know, when I can. These speed bumps are a bit vicious as well, aren't they? They're quite high, those. Oh, you bought Bus Driver Countryside after watching the videos, Kevin. Nice. Well, you probably already know this one that I'm playing now is the first game that they did. The one before the Countryside. I think this is 2018. And some of you in the chat have been playing this for quite a while. I think Dave, you recently picked this one up, but on PlayStation, this is, I mentioned at the beginning, on PlayStation, this is £3.19 at the moment, so I couldn't resist it really. I had to pick this one up. But it's just, to me, it's just different. It's different maps. It's pretty much the same game, I think, from what I can tell. I've not seen many noticeable differences. The passengers are the same. They all walk the same, if you can call it walking in half the cases. But yeah, it's good fun. Good fun, this one. Oh, I'm -2 on the money, look. Minus 152 now, so we've had it, I think. You've only got this version, Mr. Walter. Yeah, yeah. I knew you were one of those that were saying to pick this one up. I remember you telling me it had several DLCs quite some time back. You bought, yeah, you've had it a while, haven't you, Dave? You bought it full price. I don't know if you already know, but if you're interested, all the DLC buses for this though are in the sale just now, and they're less than 50p each. So if there's a particular bus you want to drive, go and have a look in the store, because they're cheap as chips. We're already 4 minutes late for the shop spring shop, so we'll play this one out, but we're not going to get anything for it. Train station renovation is a good one if you like house flipper. Yeah, we were talking about train station renovation before. I didn't realise it was on PlayStation now, so I'm going to go and check that out right after this and see what that's like. Corby says 50p. Damn. Exactly. That's quite cheap, isn't it, that? I'm not kidding though, these clouds, look at the state of these clouds. It's like some bomb's gone off somewhere, and all the dust is like flying between the buildings. It's pretty grim, isn't it? It did say the rain is starting, but I've not seen it yet. So we're going to the footwear shop. That's the next stop. That will be this one. With these passengers acting like this, you know, it's quite a scary. Look at this guy. It must be quite scary being a bus driver here, you know. There's Matron getting on. We don't mess with her. Right, let's get the doors closed. It is apocalyptic, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. $7.99 US for train renovation. Right, it's quite cheap then, isn't it? Oh, so you're in the US, are you, Kevin? Corby's from the US, and A-Trail's from the US as well. So we got a few international viewers in. West Virginia. I'm assuming WV is West Virginia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Silent Hill zombies. Yeah. So train station is next. We love a good railway theme, don't we, in these... Hang on, where am I actually turning now? Right, this is a problem. Because you see there, look at that, the road is like... The GPS is showing straight on, but does it actually mean, I think we're going this way, and it's ahead of us there. I think it's one of those ones we started at before. Oh, that was a close call as well. Where do we turn then? This is where we turn. Let's go for any of these gates. And we're stopping at one of these two. That's what I mean about the sat-nav sometimes isn't very clear. But I'm assuming it's what... Oh, there it is, look. There it is, there it is. Thank heavens for the green box. Right, so we've definitely not passed this one, but we made the best of it. Oh snap, she got hit. There you go. You did not collect enough money. Remember to follow the schedule and the traffic to complete the route. See, the thing is, right, and it's unforgiving because there was just that one bit where I couldn't follow the road, where I got lost and I wasn't sure which way I was turning, and that was the thing that did us on that, and that made us late then, because the rest of the route up to that point, we were on time and we were pretty good. So yeah, you can always go back, and once you've run it once, now I know when I get to that junction, I know exactly where it is I'm meant to be going. So hopefully, second time round I'll pass it. But still a good run though. Oh, has it put me back? It's put me back in again. Let's go to this. Let's go and see what others we've just got. We'll do another one in Cologne, I think. There's only 3 for Cologne. Evening route around the park, so we'll do this one. This route is almost the same as the previous one, but it's reversed. There are many passengers waiting. You'll be given a high-capacity bus for this route. Objective is to collect 2,000 coins on this trip. So we'll give this one a go. Wait, this was a nighttime trip. I thought it was going to be dark. It might turn dark. Has it got any... Oh, look at this car, this truck behind me. No, don't hit me, don't hit me. That was close, wasn't it? I couldn't tell with that jerky mirror there whether he was coming straight for me or whether he was going to stop, but he looked like he was stopping. Workshop sim, I've not heard of that one either, Kevin. Just out of interest, Kevin, are you on PlayStation or are you on Xbox or PC even? few seconds before we set off. Still the shady passengers in Germany. Yeah, I think they've come on holiday, haven't they? Right, let's move off. It said, didn't it, in the description, that this was the same route in reverse. At the moment, it looks like we're going the same way to me. I distinctly remember this first section. You're on PS5, Kevin. Nice. It's strange, isn't it? Because it seems kind of a waste on next gen playing these kind of games, but you know, well, it would to some people, but if you've got whatever console you've got, whatever enjoyment you get out of it, you play what you want to play, don't you? You know, some would say, what are you even playing that for? That's ridiculous. You should be showcasing, you know, PS5 titles. But yeah, I think we got a fan base on this channel, haven't we, of these kind of games? So we'll stick with that. And you like things simple like me? Yeah, absolutely. I need to get across here because I'm going left. So this is a change in the route. Last time we went straight ahead, so it's this park bit that's in reverse. And I'm going to try and get across. It's going to be difficult. Come on. Is he letting me go? Right, that was lucky. We have some understanding AI. Wow, it's long, this bus, isn't it? Look at the size of this. So we've probably lost a few seconds there with having to move lanes. We're due at 1940. We've got a few seconds. This is the next stop. Let's get everybody on. Sim games are the most enjoyable. I know what you mean. You don't like the modern violence stuff. I do occasionally. I've talked about this before. I do occasionally like a World War II type title. So I have been playing. I played Battlefield 5 quite a lot. Quite enjoyed that from a historical aspect as well. But also, I've been playing Call of Duty Vanguard, although not as much recently. But apart from that, I don't play too many sort of shooters, for example. I don't mind them, and I'm actually quite good at them, but I don't play them solid. It's not a type of game where I can sit there and play for hours. Simulators, obviously you can play a longer session, can't you? And obviously Train Sim World, I spend many hours in Train Sim World. Right, we've got a long bus and we've got a bend. So let's take this one wide. We won't do a tourist bus on this one. Here's the next stop. Are we on time? We're just on time. Division 2's good, just got boring. I don't think I played that one either, Kevin. Thanks everyone for coming in though. I've not thanked you since the beginning, so I do appreciate it. get the doors closed. So our next one, we're due at 1943. So we've got 1 minute to arrive there. Thanks, Kobe, no problem. I obviously usually do a lot more than I have done in the last week, but I've been that busy. I've managed to squeeze in those recorded ones that I've done, but the live ones I've just been that busy with work that it's got in the way a little bit. So as I said, I will try and stream tomorrow night. Might be able to do a bit longer tomorrow night actually. So I'll pick a couple of things out. I might put a poll up. I was thinking of Train Sim World, but I might actually do a poll on the community page. So look out for that, because we've done that a few times, haven't we? And let you guys pick. I'll put some choices on there. Let you guys pick if there's anything you're particularly interested in, and we'll do it that way, I think. Alright, 1944 for our next stop. That's good, we're on a red light there, so let's pick people up. Hopefully it'll be on green by the time we go. You got Death Stranding. Yeah, I've not played that, Dave. I've heard of that. Nice. Oh, Sherman Hill. Yeah, actually, you asked for Sherman Hill, didn't you, Kobe? Yeah, we could run Sherman Hill, actually. We could run Sherman Hill. I might take back everything I said and run Sherman Hill. Yeah, I need to reinstall it, but yeah, definitely Sherman Hill we could do, yeah. Why not? That's a nice relaxing one. Right, so I'm green, it's going to turn, isn't it? Oh, look at that. I knew it. Oh, it's just when we're on time as well. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for coming in. No problem at all. Anytime. We'll be around tomorrow as well if you're online. So feel free. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Look at Farah spending money again. Look. Don't mention any new ones when Farah's in. There's no moths in Farah's wallet. Well, not when it comes to games, anyway. Right, we're going slightly to the left here. Let's just pop out again. See this? Can't see the red light otherwise. When you're in the cab of this bus, you can't tell you're driving something that's actually this big. It's only when you come out to this view. Yeah, my yellow line has disappeared. Look, on the mini map. Right, this is where I'll struggle around these bends. I've got to do it slowly. Oh, look, see? I knew it! Oh no, hit a pedestrian! I better watch out, there's two of them. Oh wow, that... Oh, I did get both. Hang on, that second one was a bit late, wasn't it? And look at these lot facing that way. They're all facing that way, watching. Oh, dear me. And now I'm late at the bus stop. Oh, it's all going wrong, isn't it? It's like playing Train Valley again. Everything's happening at the wrong time. Oh, you're going to buy this one here, Trill, are you? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. If you can get it in the sale as well. I just got a trophy as well, Conductor. So I'm assuming that is for so much bus fare collected overall. So it's good that the trophies are working. Right, let's get going before we cause any more issues. We're already 2 minutes late. We're going to be 2 minutes late by the time we get to... I'm not even going to pronounce that. Wizzo. Facultat. You have to be careful how you say that, don't you? Have I been drinking? No, I haven't. I haven't been drinking at all. I'm just saying to you guys, you can't tell you're driving a very long bus. I said that, what was that, like 10, 15 seconds before, and then I tried to get around the bend and hit 2 pedestrians because I've got a long bus. So I need to just kind of learn to keep my mouth shut, I think, really. And I'll be safe. Can't actually remember what the criteria was for this one. I don't know if this was another money-based objective or not. Can't remember now. But anyway, here is our next stop. Another 150 for being late. Or was it get 2000? I think you could be right. Well, I think we've had it. Because we're going to lose 150 when we get to the next stop because we're late. And there's no way we're going to take 500 coins, more than 500 coins. It's going up though, look. Yeah, so we're just over that. But like I said, we'll get to Crankenhouse and lose 150, so we've had it. And nobody will get on at Crankenhouse, so we have no opportunity now to build it up. So that's what I mean. You just need one thing to go wrong. I mean, in my case, I had a collision and 2 killed pedestrians, which is pretty severe, really. I was lucky just to get 500 coins knocked off, really. Right, I'm going to run this light. There we go. Oh, no, that was yellow. That was yellow. You guys saw it. So don't run a yellow light because you'll get a fine. There's the other tip. Where am I going now? Kind of going in here. Oh, yellow means stop in Germany, does it? Oh well, there you go, I've learnt that now. I'll know next time. Tomorrow, Kevin, probably about the same time. 6:30 UK time, probably around that time. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you in there. So we didn't we didn't pass this one. We nearly did until we murdered 2 people quite by accident. So yeah, those are scenarios. They're actually quite good. A bit more interesting than the routes. So I quite enjoyed those. I think we'll leave it there for tonight, though. Thanks everyone for coming in. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes you've given me as well. And I said I was going to put a vote up, but Corby's kind of making me think I should do Sherman Hill, because I haven't run Sherman Hill on Train Sim World for a long time. So if you want to see Sherman Hill, I think we could do that. If I can get it installed in time for tomorrow, why don't we try Sherman Hill, and we'll do it that way. So until then, thanks everybody. Have a good evening. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.